Alright. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. I'm watching too much Dora the Explorer. Anyway, I shouldn't do that yet. We're back! And we're at Mount Silver. Will this be the last episode? Maybe. Who knows? So we'll quickly check the team. So something happened. Stuff happened. So I grinded. I got the team. And as you saw before, so this is matching his levels. So I've got, so his Pikachu's 81, his Espeon 73, his 3 starters are 77, and his Snorlax is 75. So this is the team I've gone with. I kept Dragonite at the lowest because I thought it was just way too OP. Povich wasn't going to do as much. I thought I could get more out of like Boiled and Sealer and stuff. But I think Short King, which is old mate here, so Nidoking, I kind of thought he'd sweep like half the team, depending on how they send it out. But we shall see. So anyway, we'll take a quick look. So this happened. I got. I don't know if you can actually see the mouse on this. I don't know. Wait, maybe not. Oh, there we go. There we go. Whoops. So I got. These don't line up, by the way. So on my mouse, I'm hovering over the HP bar, but on the capture, I'm hovering over this where it says Pokerus, which means right before we got to the final fight of the game is when I finally got Pokerus, which doubles your stat experience because it's DBs in this, so it doubles your. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It doubles it, so you get it, and then it can affect everyone in your team. And normally people will like box them because when you box it, it'll stay because they get cured after like 4 or 5 days. And they still continue to get double stat increases or whatever, like stat experience, or it's EVs in the later ones where I know it better, because it just doubles your EVs. So you can get Pokerus, Macho Brace, and then like a Marill that gives you 2 HP stats. EVs will give you 6, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I finally got that, and it's on all of them. But unfortunately, I think I was like a Pokemon away. I think I was up to like Fraligator, getting to 77. He was the last one I trained up, with Short King being the first one I trained up. So then and then so that happened, and then we'll take it. So I'm leading with Nidoking. We're gonna go the same rules as the Elite Four. It doesn't really matter. It's just that there's only one dude left, so I'm leading with Nidoking to fight the Pikachu. I did some stat checks, so Nidoking, so the stat increases as time goes on. Like, so I think in Sun and Moon, Nidoking has 102 base power, base attack, and like a different. Oh, maybe that was it. Maybe it was just 102, and maybe he was slightly slower. But I think he was still faster than Pikachu as a base stat thing. And then Dugtrio had like only 80 base attack, I think. I think he only had like 80 base attack, but he goes up to 100 in Sun and Moon, or in Sword and Shield, or maybe it's Sun and Moon. And then Nidoking goes up to like 102, but then Dugtrio's speed was 120, but I didn't think the speed was necessary. I think we're taking a bit of a risk of teaching this guy Shadow Ball for Espeon, because I can't switch into Espeon. So Earthquake for Pikachu, Shadow Ball for Espeon, Double Kick and Toxic for Snorlax. Then Dragonite's just a bit of a switch in, probably for like. I don't really want to use him because I think he's just a little OP, but I've gone Dragon Breath, Extreme Speed. I didn't bother with Outrage because of the whole confusion thing. I was having that trouble with Thrash on Nidoking. Just too many times I got confused and almost died. So Wing Attack, Thunder Wave, Extreme Speed, Dragon Breath. Bit of a last ditch effort. Then I got Psychic Flash. I taught Flash instead of Hypnosis, got rid of Hypnosis, but Flash for the cave because we needed Hypnosis for the Elite Four, but since I'm not leading, or like I don't have to like go into the next one with those rules, the Hypnosis seemed kind of pointless. I think we've got enough power to get through this. And then we've got Dugong, which is probably like a pretty good Blastoise swap in, like a bit of a Blastoise check. Not a counter. I don't think we won't be able to kill him. And then we've got Skarmory, which I'm bringing mainly for Venusaur, just because Poison Grass isn't going to do much to him. And then we finish off on for Alligator, which he's still holding XP share. I don't know why I gotta change that. I gotta change that back to King's Rock. As you can see, this is why for Alligator was the last one. And they all had Pokerus. Where are we? Yeah, all have Pokerus. And this is the final battle of the game. Will we beat it? I don't know. So, yeah, and for Alligator, starter. He's a starter. Why would I not have the starter on the team when he's been with us through everything? I also went through the Elite Four thinking that that would probably be faster. It wasn't really. I think I ended up going through the Elite Four like 12 times. It wasn't really that much faster. So yeah, this is kind of it. Like, I did a bunch of grinding. And that was boring as shit. I haven't grinded up a team to this level in so long. In like a stupid long time, if ever. So, also, just... because when we came in here the first time to get our encounter, which was last video, we got an Onyx, out of all things. When I came in here the next time to grind, because this room here isn't great, but the next one is riddled with like up to level 50s, I think. It's like Golbats and stuff, but there's Machokes in that second room, and there's Parasects in that second room, which is pointless because I already got them anyway. But when I came back to Mount Silver, I immediately ran into a Larvitar, which I 100% would have put on the team instead of one of the water types. I probably would have got rid of Dugong. Or, yeah, probably got rid of Dugong. Or maybe Executor as like an Espeon counter, like a proper Espeon counter. Because Tyranitar's part dark, and that would have been cool, and I just realised I don't have a dark type. I didn't get the Eevee, so I couldn't train up on Umbreon. So yeah, and also, do I really want a level 77 Umbreon at this point? I mean, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, so I ran to a Larvitar fucking immediately, and it wasn't the first one. If I had a Larvitar on the first one, I probably would have just masterboard it and ran. And just kept it. And then also, and then I ran into Magmars. There are Magmars in this joint, especially in that first room. Not once did I run into a Golduck. I trained all these fuckers. This fucker went from, what was it, 23, was it, when we caught Nidorino? From 23 to 81, along with what? These dudes were all in their 50s. I think they were all about 58. So then from 58, except for Povich, who was like 52, but from 58 to in the 70s, right, I was in this, other than the Elite Four 12 times, which really didn't give me much. It only gave like 2 Pokemon a level and a half each time, and another one. What? How did I not run into this fucker once in all that time? That's like the fucking... Is it time of day? Is that where I'm getting lost? It's 10:48 PM. I guess it is nighttime now. Oh, because I was also going to say I never ran into a Misdreavus. I never ran into a Misdreavus that whole time. Oh, well, maybe it's just time of day that was throwing me off now that I look back on it. But I had the throttle going for a lot of that. Turn the bike off, bit of respect. And this is it. This could potentially be the final battle. I'm going to not put finale. If I do beat this, I'm not going to put finale in the title. Because I feel like that's a bit of a giveaway that I've finished. Just a tad bit of a giveaway that I finished. So I think the scariest thing on this thing is Iron Tail. But then again, it'll probably go for Charm if it's faster, which it's not. Which it's not. I'm still getting, despite being like quitting Qantas and going to another job, which I then quit because of how crap it was. No, so it does lead with the... Alright, am I faster than the Espeon? This is risky. I am faster. That's just a pure level advantage you got there. And I don't know how... Easy. I don't know how, DVs and stuff work for the opposing Pokemon. Are they perfect IV'd? Man, they're just putting him out in the exact order I want. Alright, well, it didn't affect. That's fine. Toxic. It didn't affect. Oh. So what's that? That's 60 something damage. Or 73. That's 73 damage, which means 146 for crit I'm gonna risk the crit on this because it's our last fight, and I want clean swap-ins if possible. Like, I have no reason to... So if I hit the next 2 turns, he's dead. Like, oh, I'm happy to let, like, Nidoking and stuff die. Like, I just want this fight to go, and then I can move on to Emerald and stuff. And oh, that was a low roll. Alright, do it again. Is it a roll per kick? Is it a roll per kick? Like, can you low roll the first one and high roll the second? Can you high roll both? Or is it just... Well, I guess if you high roll both. You know what? He did well. Maybe I will just swap in and try and keep my whole team alive and not be a complete dick about it. So he'll use Surf. So I'm going to swap to Boiled. I call that, and then we'll... I guess we'll just Giga Drain. Like, he'll Blizzard on the second turn, or he'll set up Rain. And then all we've got to worry about after that is that, I was not expecting Whirlpool. Does that trap me in after the thing? Man, Exeggutor was good. Exeggutor was so good. So does this trap me? It doesn't. Alright. So I'm going to Cielo because of Ice Beam, and then I can just Ice Beam the Venusaur. Oh. That's neutral damage. That's a crit. So what was that then? That's... What's half of that? That's 282 down to 119. I might one-hit it anyway. I'll definitely be faster than the Charizard. So what's that? 282? 119 take 282. It's more than half. But then half of that is less than 119? Well, what's 119 plus 119? That's 2... I don't know. Oh, he beat... Oh, okay. He outspeeds. This shouldn't kill? Yeah, okay, so my math wasn't off. Oh, that didn't kill either. Alright, so we know he's faster, it's not a speed tie. I didn't give Povich a fucking... Yeah, this run wasn't too hard. Alright, so I think I'm fine trying to let everything live. Alright, is that? Now, I think this fucker only has Solar Beam, but he might go for the Sunny Day first. So either or. So I'm going to get off an Ice Punch. Alright. Which won't do a shit amount, because no stab, not physical. There we go. Alright, so we'll swap into Povich because it's 4-time resistant. So this should do nothing. Knew it. Alright, cool. And then we'll just fly out. Whoa, we'll fly our way to victory. Steel Wing, by the way, surprisingly strong. Even though he was like a couple levels higher. I trained him from 50 on his own. And that's fucking game, boys. That should be it. Like, I mean, once again, we are just playing the base game. I don't know if I should have handicapped myself more by being like, ooh, maybe I'll be like 2 levels under per thing. I don't know. That fight wasn't that bad. To support our people during this time, we have a collection of weekly webinars. Whoops. Focused on equipping you with skills to manage your physical and mental well-being, financial well-being, and support and career transition. Get fucked. If you wanted to... Yeah. If you really cared about your employer, one, stop fucking sending me messages, I don't work there anymore. And 2, if you really cared about the mental well-being of your staff, you wouldn't have made them redundant. During a pandemic, you wouldn't have gone, fuck yous, we're gonna outsource. So anyone watching, don't fly with Qantas. They're a bunch of dicks. Go, not even Jetstar either, they're owned by the same bastard. Alan Joyce can go fucking suck a dick. Bloody asshole. Anyway, so just quick story time whilst the credits run, because there's really not much to say. We beat Red. Our team was stupid strong. I got very lucky with some of those encounters. Like the fact I was hunting down and execute like the entire run and managed to run into one right outside Tojo Falls. And he was so easy to level up, and then I got fiddled my way to a Leaf Stone. Feraligatr stayed with us the whole time. The Skarmory, I duped. Not duped, but I repel hacked because I was doing no dupe clause. So it's not like I could just keep running back and forwards and hopefully get something that wasn't Graveler. I just got the right level Pokemon and just repelled my way to a Skarmory, which ended up being pretty useful. Oh, they put me back here. And they don't run back through the starting scene. So yeah, so he doesn't come back until you beat Elite Four again. But yeah, alright, so that's that. Yeah, and so what was it? So we'll take a look at the team real quick. The Dratini was a gift. I don't say no to gift Pokemon, but I did not catch anything in Dragon's Den. Completely legit. The Seal was lucky because I could have also pretty sure I could have got a Golbat or a Horsey in that. The Nidorino coming in so late, which even if I didn't, I probably would have gone Dugtrio, but he wouldn't have done as well against the Snorlax as you saw and stuff. The fact that Toxic didn't hit twice and I got Toxic specifically for Snorlax is fucking ridiculous. Right. And then that's the team there. That Golbat never evolved into a Crobat was annoying as shit. What did we lose? We lost the Pidgey in the first route whilst grinding because I wasn't paying attention, which is fine because we ended up getting a Pidgeot anyway. We lost Bludolf, which I 100% would have taken this whole way. I 100% would have, just because he's cool. He needs a Mega or something. He needs an evolution, a Mega. Granted, they got reindeer Pokemon now. They got Dealing and I don't know, Statutory Deer or some shit. Whatever that big fucking they've got different leaves for the seasons. That's pretty cool. Hopefully I get one of those in that run. Anyway, so we lost the Pidgey. We lost the Stantler. We almost lost Pidgeotto, but we didn't. We ended up losing what? A Golbat. We lost Fearow. Is that it? Is that really all we lost this entire time? Because I'm too careful on the grinding, I think. I'm way too careful on the grinding. Because I just grind where I can one-hit shit half the time. Or in this case, I was grinding right next to Mount Silver. So I had a Pokemon Center right there. I had nothing to worry about. The moment I got poisoned, straight to the Pokemon Center. The moment I got paralyzed, straight to the Pokemon Center. It didn't matter. I'm trying to think, so we'll do Emerald next. I want to do that run and review where it's just a full video of the whole run at its best points. I might just include the gyms and the rival battles, the Elite Four and Red. Maybe even the blue fight, because the blue fight was a bit... Nah, it wasn't that iffy. It wasn't. Yeah, so I'll probably do that. I want to do that before the Emerald run. But I'm pretty keen for the Emerald run. Yeah, I'm probably gonna change the rules a bit. All the rules the same. I'm gonna add more. We might have route rules where it's you've got to battle every trainer before you move on. Just so then I don't have to do too much editing on the videos where it's oh, this is what you missed off screen, where it's stuff evolved or stuff died. Because stuff doesn't tend to die. But the trainer fights, on the other hand, can be a bit of a pain in the ass depending on who you're fighting, especially early game, especially in the next one where abilities come in and stuff. So I'm thinking we'll make a rule for the routes where it's you gotta battle everyone before you can move on. You can't move past stuff, you have to go back. It'll lengthen out the playthrough a bit as well. You can see every fight in the game, pretty much, whatever. And then more chance for stuff to like kind of die, so I've got to like build a team around it again and do that kind of stuff, which would be pretty cool. I'm probably just ban legendaries, just make that as a blanket statement, but I'll write it in the thing, because legendaries are just too OP. And then what? But they'll still count for encounters. Same with, I want to limit like certain Pokemon, like I kind of want to limit, like, because Dragonite was just too much, I feel. But I don't want to ban him, because he's also just a real pain in the ass to get, so it's not like it'll happen often. So I'm thinking of, like, we'll ban, like, legendaries and certain Pokemon, depending on how good they were through the run and how easy they are to obtain. Like, right now it's Snorlax and Gyarados, because Gyarados you can get on, like, every water route. You just catch a Magikarp and grind it to 20 and bang, you're done. And the Snorlax in certain games, like this one and the previous one, were static encounters. Like, done, mate. Like, not even hard. And then later on it becomes like Munchlax. I think he gets gifted to you as a Munchlax in one of the games. But we'll just do that as a blanket thing. Do legendaries as banned. And then I'm thinking of limiting, like, all pseudos, where it's like, I can still get them. Alright, they can still be my encounter, and I can still train them. But it's going to be like a last-ditch effort. Like, if I've got nothing else to throw on the team. Like, if I'm just running through Pokemon, like just beating gyms and stuff with like one Pokemon left type of deal. Alright, and I'm just bleeding through Pokemon, and I've got like a Dratini sitting there, then I can use it. It'll be like a last ditch, like I'm having trouble, like Lifeline. I'm thinking about doing that. Just because, like, most of the pseudos are a pain in the ass to get. Like, I know that Dratini's a gift Pokemon, but to train him up to level 55 to get the Dragonite is a bit of a pain. Same with, like, Salamence. Like, Bagon's not until post 8th gym, I think. I think you have to beat the 8th gym before you can get Bagon. Once you get to Bagon, though, you know, it's easy to catch. But then getting him to Salamence is hard as well. But Salamence is just ridiculous. Same with, like, Gabite. Like, you can get it pretty early on, and it can, but it's not very good until you get to, like, Gibble to Gabite to Garchomp. Once you get Garchomp, game's easy, but catch to Gibble, put it to the side. So that's kind of thinking, those are the kind of the rules I want to put in for Emerald, at least. And then onwards, depending on how we go, and then I'll ban more as we go, and just for more diverse teams. Like, I don't think anything on my team besides Dragonite was that over the top. Like, I mean, Exeggutor was nuts, but then Exeggutor was a pain in the ass to get and to evolve, because leaf stones and headbutting trees and shit, and I don't think you get Exeggutor for another couple of games. There's no real point doing that kind of stuff. Like, all basic Pokemon are pretty fair game, because they can also be pretty shit with their IVs and stuff, but like legendaries and pseudos, even with shit IVs, they're still probably better than most of the shit you run into. Like, Tiny barely got hurt, like, ever. This fucker barely got hurt, ever. Like, when I was, like, training him up and stuff like that, like, he was just like, look at that attack stat, 259. All those stats are nuts. Like, I think I've still got some, like, that's pretty nuts, but he's, like, 10 levels higher. Well, I gotta go down. You know, 259, all in the 100s, like, 250 special attack, that's pretty fucking, but even then, 259, and this guy's a couple levels higher, like 4 levels higher, 5 levels higher, no, 4 levels higher, you know, and then he's still all sitting in the 100s on a single thing over 200, but pretty even. Once again, that attack stat's too high. Defense at 257, but that special attack's at 100, like almost in the double digits, and he's pretty fair across the board too. Like, yeah, you know, they're all pretty standard. Then you've got that Dragonite, which is like all right underneath 200 stats across the board, and he is the lowest level on the team. Like, one more level or 2 more levels, if it was like level 75, he was level 81, everything would be well over 200, and he would just be a fucking beast. And I probably wouldn't have needed to even bring a team. I probably could just sweep with him, which would have been boring, and it wouldn't be good. Yeah, alright, so that's it. That's the end. Thanks for coming along for the journey. We've got Pokemon Emerald next, as I said before. Bit of revision to the rules. I hope you liked the run. I hope it was everything you wanted and more out of a Nuzlocke. Because really, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what you want out of a Nuzlocke. Awesome plays, or do you want stuff to die? I can't force death. I can make stupid plays though. I can. But do I want to? No, I don't. I want to win. That's why I play games. I want to fucking win. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And you guys, take it easy.